Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Thank you so much. Welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, the show that gives you a second chance. In this era of cancellation, we offer redemption. All right, tonight comedians will have not one, but two opportunities to perform stand-up comedy, followed by an on-stage interview. Man, give yourselves a round of applause for being here. Look at you. Those people that got here early to make this happen, keep it going for yourselves, man. We are here live at Emmett's Tavern. It's a dangerous bar if you've never been to a dangerous bar before. Now, let's hear it for our fantastic ace bartender, Rob, on the other side of that wall. Make it loud for him. Make sure you tip him graciously. Tip him like it's the end of the world. It probably is, so it'll work out perfectly for you. Man, it is great to be here. I'm just glad we're not doing karaoke. I went to karaoke last night because every white woman in the world can't be wrong. I mean, it's crazy. White people love karaoke because we also love stealing. I mean, you name it. Music, land, culture, you got it, we will take it. And it's absolutely ridiculous to me. You know, some drunk person can sing Shania Twain for 5 minutes and getting a standing ovation, but if I steal one joke, then I'm a hack. You know, Stephanie's at the bar getting free drinks, meanwhile I'm getting talked to by my peers. And it's, you can always tell the karaoke DJ. That's the guy that's dressed like the cool 8th grader. Normally vaping. One time I went up to this guy, this karaoke guy. Last time I did it, I say, hey, I'd like to sing a song. And he takes a hit off his face like, you sure you're ready? That's a pretty advanced song. It's like, yeah, I drank a fifth before I got here. Let's roll, all right? Man, we got a great show for you tonight, an absolutely fantastic panel. But right now, I want you to make it loud for my co-host. This guy runs Low Gear Comedy and is absolutely a powerhouse in the scene. Make it loud for Mr. Clem Jameson.
Ah, thanks, you're too kind. Woo, cut that one down. That's a little feedback there. All right, little bit. All right, that's probably better. Is that better? Still a little feedback? Maybe? Yeah? We're gonna work this out. We really will. All right. How many of y'all have ever, thought of something, that you remembered as a child, and then you realized that you learned that you were completely wrong way too late in life? I'll give you an example. I always thought that the song Funky Town, won't you take me to Funky Town? I thought the lyrics were, oh, Juicy McTwo, right? And I don't even know what a Juicy McTwo is, right? But that's what was stuck in my head for years. We still got feedback. Yeah. Anyway, Juicy McTwo is not a thing, right? But I didn't know this. I was a kid, and that's what I had. I thought it was like some sort of a special at McDonald's for 2 burgers for 1 or something. I didn't know. But nonetheless, I was 39 years old when I realized that that was not a thing. And I found out in a really awkward way, too. We were on a trip to Kansas City, and we were going to the nightclub called Funky Town. And I got into the car with the people and on the way there, I'm like, hey guys, after the club, we can go get a Juicy McTwo if you want. Not knowing what it meant, but I thought it was a burger. Yeah, it wasn't. And then everybody just kind of stared at me like I was ridiculous. Like I said something really stupid. And then all night it bothered me, why did they not laugh at that? And then I realized, oh no, I bet a Juicy McTwo might be something sexual that I just proposed on all of my best friends and their wives. Yeah, my phone died. I couldn't even look it up that night. Next morning I wake up and I look it up right away, and I'm like, I must have got the wrong spelling or something because I can't find it. Look up the lyrics. Turns out I was completely wrong. That went terrible. That's what I got. We'll work on that one.
Let's hear for Zach. Let's hear for Clem Jameson, everybody. Clem Jameson.
If you want to blame that one on Zach, I would give it to him.
Yeah, we'll blame it on somebody, man. We're going to blame it on somebody. So yes, as you can see here, we have a extra long table that actually is the same length table. We just added this over here at the end. That's a little show business secret for you guys. But we have 2 amazing guests tonight. I mean, I can't believe the people I managed to get to walk onto this show on stage with me. It's really quite a treat. So this one guy, newcomer to our scene, but a veteran in the scene. Absolutely fantastic headliner. And then, of course, a legend of this scene. I want you to make it loud for Mat Alano-Martin and Zach Peterson.
Thank you. Hello. All right. It's nice to sit down.
Yeah, sit-down comedy. It's rare in this business, huh?
Yeah, nice to be amongst friends.
That's good. I like that you guys have mics that work and ours sound like shit. That's always a good way to start the show.
You turned the gain down?
I hadn't thought of that, Zach.
We don't know what the gain is. We're just kind of fumbling around knobs.
Oh, if you can't turn the gain down, then turn the loss up. Huh? Fuck, I've been doing this for 15 years. God damn it. That's the best I can do.
Are we all doing our closers right up top?
Yeah.
I did mine to open and it bombed. So.
Like when I start a show, I'm like, turn the fucking gain up so I can do my gain joke. And they're like, who are you? I'm like, I live here.
Man, that's fantastic. A list of wet celebrities, his new special that just dropped Thursday, right?
Correct. Yeah.
8.5 thousand views. I've been checking up on it. It's rising.
Yeah. Well, it's not breaking any records. It's not Mr. Beast, but it's fine. It's better than the fucking the dancing videos I've been putting up.
The first 10,000 is the hardest. I believe Netanyahu said that.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I see how it's going to be.
Well, I didn't know if I wanted to think about that today.
We actually like to open up with a good. Anyway, all right. Man, how are you doing, Matt?
I'm good. I'm happy to be in Omaha, man.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Man, let's hear it one more time for our fantastic guests here tonight, man. Okay. So as a reminder, we are going to be feeding you in through that door. Don't come up in the middle and look foolish. Go on that side door. So on deck, we have Austin Delaski. Come to the stage right now. This guy runs the Double Winner mic on Mondays. Make it loud for Mr. Lucas Schneider.
Hey.
How's everybody doing tonight? Good. I don't care anyway. I'm Lucas Schneider. I've got 2 baby mamas. One of them's black and one of them's a lesbian. So I think I've had enough diversity for one lifetime. Gonna give me a simple, plain white girl with a boy's name, like Roscoe or Taylor, maybe. Speaking of which, I've become a Swiftie lately, which is cool. Yeah, okay. That's about the appropriate response to that. Anyway, she's not the queen of breakup music, though, in case you're unaware. That title belongs to Stevie Nicks, the one and only. Yeah, in case you were unaware, Stevie Nicks wrote songs about her no-good asshole ex. And her no-good asshole ex had to tour the country playing guitar across the stage from her, playing songs about how much of a no-good asshole he was. So, obviously, with 2 baby mamas, I can't see red flags at all. I see red flags and I just think about Six Flags. What a fun ride that's gonna be, Oh, goodness. But, yeah. When you think about Six Flags, you only think about riding the rides. You don't think about all the trash on the floor. And, everybody else's body fluids around and, watching other people with the fast pass ride your ride first. What a bunch of bullshit, and they're having a great time. But, anyway, I don't know where that fucking joke is going. It went off the goddamn rails. Amusement park accident is what that was. Oh, anyway. I mostly write jokes about the lesbian baby mama, because stories about the other one just turned dark. Yeah, and I'll tell you the rest of that when I come back later.
All right, Lucas Schneider, everybody. Oh, yes.
When I think about Six Flags, I think about other people's cum.
Is that why you're always asking me to go to Six Flags with you?
Yeah.
Why have you never asked me to go to Six Flags with you?
Well, because we have our own stuff at home. We get all that ice cream at home, okay.
All right, let's hear it one more time for Lucas Schneider, everybody. All right, on deck we've got Rashad Vaughn coming to the stage right now. Make it loud for Austin Delaski.
Thank you. So 3 out of 4 of my long-term relationships ended up with the girl dating, if not marrying, another woman after me. But I don't know, decided not, and I think the fourth was just too Catholic to admit it. So I think I'm gonna start capitalizing on it though and start a reverse conversion therapy. You'll see ads at your local Target. Sometimes I wonder if colorblind people ever confuse Pride Parade with the 50 Shades of Grey festival. If there's enough leather, I can understand the confusion. And then I think it's kind of weird that tranny is a slang term for a car's transmission, but this trans girl I was with kept trying to avoid missionary. I'm not afraid of a stick shift, come on. Recently realized that I've become the amount of fat where when I'm flaccid, I've become uncircumcised. Like the mound just pushes it up enough. Like, you guys, I've regrown my foreskin. All you people that say you're uncircumcised, no, you just haven't been circumcised. I'm the only one that's been able to get it back. I tried to take a picture of the moon recently and realized that's a lot like trying to take a dick pic. Because after I send it to someone, I just gotta follow up with, I swear it looks bigger in person. Alright, that's what I got for this one, guys.
Hey, Austin Delaski. Great set. Great set.
Did anyone else notice the only time he looked at the judges' panels when he said he was flaccid?
Yeah, I do that to people, yeah.
He comes up here and acts like he's the only fat guy in the room.
Get in line, Tubby. No.
I'm not hard. You heard about this? It's in the news.
And on deck, we have a first-timer to Quik Draw, Cole Sikta. But up next, this comedian is about a week away from filming his live mixtape special. Let's make it loud for Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? I'm Rashad Vaughn, I'm black, so.
Penelope Flowers, fantastic. I really gotta stop going on TikTok drunk.
I was completely sober myself.
Yeah, we're the two trolls that she spoke of. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, on deck we... Man, top-notch show business from top to bottom over here. On deck we have Megan Malone. Yeah, sure, let's go for Megan.
Hey, Megan.
But coming to stage,
nobody.
she's somewhere over. Oh, yes, there she is. Hello, Megan. Okay, on deck we have Megan Malone coming to the stage right now. This is his first time, all the way from Lincoln, Nebraska. Make it loud for Justin.
Hey, anyone else in here raised religious?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see some. Any Lutherans? Any
Yeah.
Lutherans specifically? Yeah? All right.
Oh,
cool.
hell yeah.
Cool, man. Which synod?
What's that?
Which synod?
Which synonym?
Which synod?
Synonym?
Which sect of this weird religion are you from?
The Evangelical Lutheran, yeah.
Okay, you're cool. All right.
Did
I'll get
I
on with
answer
my
it
set.
right? I
I
don't know
had
what
to
that
clear
word
that up,
means.
man. I had to clear it up, that's all. So I was raised in a very strict religious household, and I think a lot of people, they do that because they want their children to become fine, upstanding individuals, morally righteous and all that. And mostly I found that it just makes us a little weird about sex and like kind of better at hiding that. It's like not necessarily weird as in like kinky, because like I'm a lot like other men of my age. I learned a lot about sex from watching porn. And it was like porn VHS tapes. But these were all like pretty vanilla stuff, like occupationally based, A lot of pizza delivery guys, that sort of thing. Sorry. But yeah, it was an actual physical VHS tape that I had to hide in my room as a little Lutheran boy. And my dad did find it at one point. And that was a whole thing. He was very upset, and like I said, it was a very strict household. Like lots of bad things happened from that. But I found out it wasn't actually because of like all the sinfulness of it so much. It was because like they didn't use condoms in the one VHS tape that my dad found in my room. So I think that's when he decided that he was going to send me to public high school to actually learn about sex for real. I think that's about all I got this time.
Justin, make it loud for his debut of Quik Draw.
Yeah.
I think that's how we don't talk about how physical media used to take up space so you could hide it. I just want to talk about it. Let's talk about hiding stuff.
Yeah.
My thought was like, that's how much the world has changed. Is like porn, they used to have jobs. Now no one has a job, even in the porn. They're just like, we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
We're just between my door dashes, we can bang real quick, I guess. I don't know.
A couple vibes out, then fucks, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get back to Instacart.
That's kind of hot, actually. All right, on deck we have Zach Kruger. Come to the stage right now. Make it loud for Megan Malone.
Guys, my boyfriend's mom keeps trying to diagnose him as autistic. And he might be. I just don't love the implications for me. Mostly because I was a special ed teacher. Most of my career as a special ed adult teacher. A teacher who specialized in the sexual rights of adults with special needs. Like, this late in life autism diagnosis makes my whole career suspicious. Giving hindsight is a felony. But I don't know if it's true because everyone wants autism now. Have you noticed that? Like, the shine wore off of ADHD now that we all have TikTok and all have ADHD. But once the shine wears off of autism, what do you guys think is the next most socially acceptable intellectual disability?
Dyslexia.
I'll tell you, it's Down syndrome.
Okay. I got that backwards.
Like, can't you just hear it now? Some girl being like, you guys, I fully measured my eye distance today. I just know I have an extra chromosome. My younger brother really wants to have sex, and he will let you know. He's 36 with Down syndrome. And the closest he got was being the best man in my brother's wedding. He took that role biblically. And he was born partially deaf, so he can be kind of hard to understand. But the words, "If my brother die, you mine," were uncomfortably crisp for Jessica's taste. All right, I'm Megan Malone. Thank you.
Megan Malone, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like TikTok is bullying me, but I just believe it. It's like, you're mentally ill. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah, I've never felt more dumb about believing the earth was round than when I'm on TikTok. You don't know, bro. Do your own research. It's like flying a plane, idiot, you know?
Is it round? I'm confused.
All right, well.
You act like it's not.
My arch nemesis, Clem, on TikTok.
Can I just tell you how relieved I am that Clem didn't have his sound effect queued up for Down syndrome? I was like, oh no, oh no.
Maybe I went too far there, I'm not sure.
The duck of Down syndrome, yes. So on deck we've got three Lincoln comics tonight, which I'm very excited about. On deck we have Ben Weber making his debut, but coming to the stage right now, make it loud for Zach Kruger.
All right, how we doing, Emmets? All right, if this bar was a person, it would not have taken the COVID vaccine. Have you guys ever had a fart that smelled so bad you thought you had cancer? I have. That's why I bought a bidet. You know, for me, using a bidet is like when I power wash the wheel wells in my truck. You know, the first spray clears out the big chunks, but the second spray hit that shit from just the right angle. You'll find a dead bird. You know, speaking of dead birds, I love to eat food. One of my favorite foods is toast, and I like my toast the same way I like my porn. First thing in the morning, and it's gotta be black. Porn is my favorite food group. At least 6 to 9 servings a day. And more if I'm doing cocaine. All right, that's all I'll do. Thanks guys.
Zach Kruger, ladies and gentlemen.
I like Zach is like, you know how you're washing your truck? And everyone's like, no. I have a hatchback.
How much pressure do you need in your bidet to make your farts smell better? Because I thought just wash the shit off. He's like going up in there though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can fill your toilet with Febreze. You can.
Yeah. With enough cans of Febreze, anything is possible.
This thing is brought to you by Febreze.
Oh, man. Febreze, yeah, got a nice logo there on the bottom. Man, on deck we have Brianna Calhorn, but coming to the stage right now, this is his first time on the Quik Draw show. Make it loud for Ben Weber.
That man.
What's up, everybody? Hell yeah, dude. You guys heard about Deal or No Deal Island? Have you heard about this? Yeah, new game show. They're just taking any game, putting it on an island now, you know? Like they did Bachelor in Paradise, right? They're doing that. They also did the Golden Bachelor. They cranked up the age on the Bachelor, dude. If you put those two things together, if they would have just cranked the age down on the Bachelor, they created Epstein's Island, dude. That's dangerous, dude. They're getting awfully close there. Hell yeah, man. This might be local humor, I don't know, but you guys been getting these ads for the candlelight concerts?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Hell yes, dude. I've been confused by those things. It's like usually you go to a concert, like a rock concert, and you're like super into the singer or something like, dude, I'd love to go home with that guy, you know? But then it's like at the candlelight concert, they put a bunch of candles out, they start playing the cello. It's like, damn, they're trying to fuck you, you know? The musician's just trying to take you home, you know? Hell yeah, dude. You guys ever think how tomato sauce in Tupperware is a lot like childhood trauma? Because, you know, once you get it in there, it's never coming out, dude. You're gonna be stained red for the rest of your life, dude. Fuck, I can't remember the next bit, dude. We're gonna do something fun. Oh, dude, I'm a Christian hypochondriac. You guys will love this. Christian hypochondriac, dude. Which I'll explain. Basically, that just meant I've always used condoms, but not because I was trying to, you know, stop anything from happening. I was mostly just like afraid of STDs. So I'd poke a hole in the end of it so God had a chance, you know? Hell yeah, dude, I think that's it. All right, we were pretty close. All right, not bad. Ben Weber.
I don't understand the candlelight thing. It's like, I want to go to a concert, but post-hurricane.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I've been seeing those too. I'm like, you couldn't do that at Quik Draw. Somebody would get caught on fire immediately if we had that many candles. These people are clumsy.
We do have candles here. You realize that, right? They're right there, like 5 feet from us.
God.
Summer put those out for the same reason. I think he's trying to sleep with everybody in the crowd. That's why I got the Jesus candles.
Candlelight concert. Best concert to cook soup at.
Yeah, and then when the place burns down, you can have a vigil after with all the candles.
Yeah, with a nice warm cup of soup.
Yeah.
I hope they play Happy Birthday.
Happy Soup Day.
Okay, so on deck, we have Lucas Schneider coming to stage right now, our final comedian for the first round. And this is her first time on the Quik Draw stage. Make it loud for Brianna Calhorn.
I really appreciate how you guys have organized yourselves from undercover cop to drug dealer for convenience. I was thinking during Megan's set about how everyone wants to have autism now and like people self-diagnosing themselves. It kind of hurts my feelings that none of you have accused me of faking it. I hate your mic stand. My parents had a suspicious amount of autistic kids. Like my mom thinks it was the vaccines, and I wish that her special interest was trains instead of QAnon. My mom's this big conspiracy theorist type. She sent me an email recently where she said, I know you think I'm crazy, but I have more predictions. Jesus was born on 9/11.
It's true.
She justifies this with true, like that's a true statement?
Yeah. I believe that now because it's fun.
Because a woman said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing about that, like, was Al-Qaeda just lighting him some birthday candles then? That was John the Apostle flying that plane. Some religious humor. Callback. I don't know what to do with 2 fucking minutes. Balls. Someone clapped. Okay. We're done. I can stop being here.
All right. Brianna Calhorn coming with just a great attitude. Absolutely.
It's always interesting when someone can really capture the entire essence of the whole room.
Balls did it, yeah.
Balls is always a killer here, yeah. Well, so we are done with our first round. Are you guys ready to move on to our second round with the interviews? That's good, because that's what we're doing. All right, on deck, Austin Dulowski. Come to the stage right now, making it out for Lucas Schneider.
Yay.
One final thought about red flags. I'm so blind to them that I bought cowboy boots just because I attract women that aren't allowed around shoelaces. So they take your shoelaces when you go to the psych ward. That's the idea. Anyway. You know, you hear from women a lot that guys can't find the clit, and I tell you, fellas, you gotta get it together. It's not that fucking hard, really. It's right there. I get it. I don't like asking for directions either, but I will check Google Maps before I leave the house. It's not too hard. I tell you what, you take $20 and you go down to the local library and get yourself an anatomy book. And if you have to go that far, you just will get a romance novel or two while you're at it. And then you read them, and hopefully, if you learn enough from both of them books, you'll get to keep your $20, and you'll get to test some things you learned. And that's a plug you won't hear for the public libraries on PBS at all, huh? Right? Learn to fuck good at your local library. Now back to Sesame Street. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 fingers. Yeah, I'm not going to do Sesame Street impressions for the next 45 seconds, I can tell you that.
Please do.
Nookie, rhyme with cookie. Does not taste like cookie. Fuck me, Elmo.
Keep it going.
You ought to see the way Big Bird can swallow a worm, I tell you what. Sesame Street's turned into a red light district. Sesame Street after dark. Grover's still living in a trash can, but because he wants to now. All right, I think that's enough of that.
How many people do you think the Count killed? Because to be alive, he has to feed.
Well, there were very few people living on Sesame Street.
Mr. Hooper went away real quick, too. All right, no big fans? No OG fans of the S Street?
This is one of the most polarizing sets I've seen on Quik Draw, actually. When you said do it, he did it.
Yeah, that's impressive. It's impressive that you went with it. So.
Right.
Where's that been for the last 6 months, man?
Well, you can't. You keep using it, it's not going to be fucking fun.
You were waiting for him to show up.
Well, I used it like 6 months ago, and then people stopped laughing at it, so I stopped doing it.
Go ahead. Okay. I thought you were going to go to Gordon next. Like, hello, my name is Gordon. My mustache, I'm bald.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, because I'm a true fan.
That's all right. So this is the interview portion, correct?
Correct.
All right. Do you really have 2 children by 2 different women?
Yes, I do.
And you rock a fanny pack? You are the most manly man I've ever met in my life.
I do what I can.
You pulled it. That's impressive. That's all I'm going to say.
I fucking do what I can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he slings dick. You should see him.
The cowboy boots pull it all together. You should see him.
That's what the fanny pack's for, is to hold it down.
Yeah, there you go.
That boy's got a big old dick. How's it impressed with your baby mama's uncle or whatever?
I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't
Because
really
she's
know.
black.
All right.
That's racist.
But also, how many people has the Count killed?
At least
Okay, 6. Yeah, there we go.
Hopefully more than I've
See,
impregnated, I'll tell you that.
Well, no, this is a perfect opportunity for a joke.
Let's hear it.
No. This is everyone else. I'm setting everyone up. They're like, you do it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna, because the count counts.
Exactly.
There you go.
One victim, two victims, three victims.
No, it's 3 counts, 4 counts, 5 counts of premeditated murder. Wow. Okay, I gotta fucking do everything around here.
At least 5 counts of desecration of a corpse, too.
Jesus Christ, I just wrote a great count joke.
Yeah, look at that. Comedians helping comedians. That's what Quik Draw's all about here. Man, how long have you been doing stand-up now, Lucas?
Almost a year.
Almost a year? Fantastic, dude. That was a good set.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, how are things going, running the second best open mic in town?
Has there ever been a more depressing sentence in English language?
I've been trying to look at it positively. It's all right. It'd be better if more people weren't such pansies about the weather and show up.
Yeah, they really close down when they get 2 or 3 feet of snow around here. It's ridiculous.
I'm a mailman, so I have a different scale of fucking bad weather now.
Yeah, you can't stop.
No.
Won't stop.
How many people have you murdered?
Enough.
Murdered that pussy.
This looks like the cast of Four Brothers if it was set in Grand Island.
Can I be Marky Mark?
I'll be.
That's exactly who I was picturing you as.
Am I Andre 3000? Can I be Andre?
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
That means I'm Tyrese.
I'm the only one who's never seen whatever they're talking about.
Yeah, you're the one that gets shot.
Yeah, you're the young one.
Yep. You're Kevin Spacey. He's not in the movie. I'm just gonna be mean to you.
I'll take it.
Man, so what is your dream job?
Comedy.
Comedy?
This would be great.
What's your fallback dream job?
Well, because you're a mailman. How long have you?
You're a mailman?
He's a mailman.
He said that.
Oh.
He's a manly male. He's
I
a male
thought
male.
he was like a man. He was like, I'm a mailman. I'm like, it's like, okay, you said that twice, but whatever.
Yeah, then he'd be a cis mailman.
I am trans though. I started taking testosterone, so I'm transitioning from a male to an alpha male.
You are, dude. You're getting jacked, man. I can see it on your sleeves. They're rolling higher and higher.
Not by design.
Oh man, you're silly. You're a silly goose, and we're having a good time.
What's your route?
What do you mean?
Where do you deliver mail to?
Oh, I live 3.5 hours away from here.
Oh.
Do you know where O'Neill is?
I do know where O'Neill is.
That's where I live.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you know where that is.
Yeah, I've looked at a map before.
Not many people have these days.
Yeah, well, true. I mean, when you're stuck in a rest area, just meeting friends. As I call it, Six Flags.
Man, great interview, Lucas. Is there anything you'd like to plug these folks before I get you out of here?
I'll just come to the Dubliner open mic. It's free. So
what time is that?
Sign up is at 8:30. Starts at 9. It's a free show too. So
okay, that's tomorrow.
Dubliner in Omaha. Where the cameras are.
Yeah, intimidate those cameras.
Yeah. Come over 4 weeks from now when this gets up on there.
I do have one final question.
Let's hear it.
As a mailman, shouldn't you be better with delivery? Thank you. I'm just kidding. You're great. That was just an obvious joke that I had to make.
Obviously, I know where to deliver a package. I have 2 kids. So.
I was trying to back into your stand-up set, but that's okay. That's where I was going with it, but it's fine.
All right, man. Let's hear it for Lucas Schneider,
Good job.
everybody.
Good job, Lucas.
Man. All right. And of course, man, let's hear it for our 2 guests here. Absolutely crushing this thing. So Mat Alano-Martin, he has a podcast called Mat and Dwight Just Mike.
Yep, it's a podcast with Dwight Simmons, and we talk about comedy and comedy stuff. So yeah, every week.
Of course, and you all know about Zach Peterson's special. Make sure you watch it. It's fantastic. I watched it twice.
Just keep reloading it, yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't hit 10,000 likes, they're gonna take my kids.
You don't even have to actually watch it. Just put it on repeat. That's what I do for my TikTok. That's how I got famous. So.
That's right. I keep forgetting you're famous, Clem. That's right. Let's hear it for Clem, too.
Yeah.
Clem does all the work here. I just show up and say mean things. This guy is absolutely the powerhouse. Low Gear Comedy. On deck, we have Rashad Vaughn coming to the stage right now. Let's hear it for Austin Dulowski.
I'm getting pretty bummed because my dog's getting older. I'm like, you can really see it's affecting her hips. It just makes it real hard when we get all this snow, and like it's impossible for her to pee without getting a cold cooter. I'm just really glad that it hasn't turned into like a tongue on a flagpole winter situation yet. I don't know how I'm gonna help that out. I don't know. A lot of people complain because like they hate seeing cats' assholes, but I used to live with some aged dogs, and I'd much rather get a wink from a brown eye than have a saggy pit bull pussy in my face. It was pretty fucking gross. Like, I don't know. I had a buddy over the other day, and my dog was in heat, and she started giving him like the fuck me eyes. And I feel like I felt a similar disappointment to when a parent finds out their kid's a furry. We're working on it, guys. We got any Star Wars fans in here? We all know Baby Yoda, Lil Grogu. Yeah, it turns out he's technically like 40, which just means if he was on Earth, he'd be legal. But like, even if you were weird enough to want to fuck Baby Yoda, he can't talk, guys. That's still elder abuse. I don't know. He's a puppet. No matter what, he's getting a hand shoved up there. Alright, that's what I wanted to do for this set.
How many people do you think Grogu killed?
Let's hear for Austin Dulowski.
Hold up, Grogu genocided like an entire race of these like frogs or some shit. If you want to go deep lore.
I don't.
I like that your set was about fucking aliens. Who do you think you are, Joe Arpaio? Oh, come on.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, Sheriff Joe. You don't? Okay, I understand.
These people don't know culture.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it.
I like cold cooter. Cold cooter, popped,
Yeah.
alliteration. It was like a fun way to talk about something that no one wanted to listen to, but it was,
You can really tell.
it caught the ear though, which was nice. It had musicality to it.
It's weird when I was, just on a walk with my dog today, and I see people like all happy about nature and shit. And I'm just thinking about dog pussy, trying to make it funny.
Yeah, I've been there.
So you have a female dog, correct?
Yeah.
So does she have to like squat down into the snow?
Yeah.
Oh God, that sounds awful.
I know, she's getting old, so she can't do like the half squat anymore. She's it's like all or nothing.
Have you ever thought about shoveling your goddamn yard?
I'm in an apartment.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this guy doesn't own a house.
Yeah, dude, I'm a fucking millennial.
I like how you started a joke. Some people don't like looking at cats' assholes. Opposed to the people that are fucking into it. Like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Top notch.
If I had a choice between a cat's assholes and a pit bull pussy,
I don't know who's making you make these choices.
Yeah, who do you owe money to?
I think I need a little background story.
Yeah, you go to weird game shows.
Yeah, real popular in other countries. Man, so how long have you been doing the comedy, Austin?
Been doing the open mic circuit. Got like the same show.
Circuit.
Yeah.
Circuit.
Oh, I thought you guys had a bingo card and you were checking shit off. Sorry.
The whole like 5 mics in town. I do them every now and then. Then yeah.
That's not an answer to the question.
That wasn't a time. That was.
How long have you doing comedy? Sure have.
Wait, what did you ask me?
I said, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
That's not what I heard at all. Okay.
Well, that's what I said.
I'm like I'm close to a year.
Oh, okay.
10 months maybe.
Man, yeah, the year comics have really been kicking ass tonight, man.
Yeah,
it's good to see.
Someone's gotta.
Somebody's got to. That's right. So you've been doing comedy all over town, huh?
Yeah, well, been mostly downtown. It's the only spot to really do it.
Mostly downtown.
Yeah.
Okay. Ever go uptown and do comedy, or?
Yeah, then there's like 5 comics. You're normally one of them, and an empty room.
Wait, where are we talking about?
He's just fucking.
How am I a part of this now?
He's just hanging out.
It's like 108th and 4th-ish,
He's just hanging out at the Brass Armadillo in Gretna. Just being like, hey, you guys in the fucking cat assholes? They're like, you need to leave.
More of a dog pussy crowd,
You
huh?
look like a lady that's seen a cat's ass. Well, I got a joke for you.
Most ladies have. They love cats.
You have a booth at Brass Armadillo that you just decorated as a comedy club. And people walk by and they're like, cat assholes. They're like, oh, no thanks.
Tough crowd, just like my dog pissing on the snow.
Somehow I feel like Zach's just describing how he practices. I'm not really sure. You actually practice in a Brass Armadillo
I do.
Antique Mall?
I do have a booth at Brass Armadillo.
Brass Armadillo, that's...
Or as I call it, Six Flags.
What's your dream job?
Comedy, I guess.
Why am I the asshole in this?
Because you're
Comedy, I'm just practicing this thing I like, you know?
My dream
If it's
job...
not gonna work for you.
I'll tell you what, comedy is not my dream job, but it's the one God blessed me with. My dream job is wet work for the CIA, but you do cocaine, you can't get stay in the Army.
It's like you're going to like a police academy. It's like, so what job do you want? Like, I don't know.
I want to be third baton.
I mean, I went to school to be an engineer, but like that's like too much paperwork and shit.
A train engineer? Yeah, they're gonna fill out a bunch.
Gotta wear the hat and everything.
2:33 p.m. went choo-choo a bunch.
Ran over something, may have been a child.
Yeah.
Don't know. I was going too fast.
Choo-choo.
What do you do for a living now?
I'm in construction, like yeah. I'm a general contractor. Just tell everyone else what to do.
You're the general contractor?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
How long have you been doing that?
Fucking like a year and a half.
How did you get a general contractor job with a year and a half of construction experience?
I had an electrical job before that.
Yeah, he got promoted from corporal.
No, for something.
Okay, never mind. Corporal contractor. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a
play
major
on,
contractor.
Right,
Yeah.
it's a play on the
The rank
ranks of
system,
the military.
yeah.
Did we fucking learn anything in school, guys?
If you would have stayed in the Army longer, you would have gotten it, Addy.
Yeah. I only ever made private, so.
I do have a question. Like, how high are you right now?
How high? Like a 6 out of 10.
Okay, yeah.
You know, a decent. It's past the line.
All right, good.
Past the middle line.
Good for you. Yeah.
Hey,
Very relaxed.
3/5 high. Yeah.
That's what I'm going for. What high?
It's a 3/5 high. You're 6 out of 10.
3/5, yeah.
A little construction jargon for you.
Shit, I can do fractions.
That's actually how we find out how high you are. Is we make you do math problems.
Yeah, if you're going to be an engineer, you need to work on your fractions.
Yeah,
Now for the
Grad
choo-choo
decimals
ones.
first.
integrals and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, man, is there anything you'd like?
Real good.
Oh, are you still going over there?
Oh, we're not done yet. It's like the longest fucking interview I've done at this thing.
You're telling me I'm up here for an hour and a half, buddy. I'm dying right now.
That's why
Well-
I'm the co-host.
Welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, where we do 12 podcasts.
Yeah, you know, a bit of a variety show.
And one of them's half good.
Oh, come on!
I have the worst thing in the world. Literally.
Literally. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just clip that one out, huh, Clem? All right, so on deck we have... oh, shit. Did he... Oh, he left. Okay. Austin DeLossi, everybody.
Austin.
He was not happy about that Palestine joke. All right. So on deck, we have Cole Sikta making her second appearance on Quik Draw. Make it loud for Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? I'm Black, back. Well, I recently went to the doctor the other day because I couldn't get no sleep. And I asked the doctor, I'm like, Doc, how come I get no sleep? I've been tossing and turning. He was like, because of stress. Stress is the number one cause for black people. I'm like, oh, that's kind of racist. Yeah, well, but, you know, black people have nightmares, you know. He was like, well, how come black people have nightmares? I was like, well, the reason why black people have nightmares is because the last person who had a dream ended up getting shot. Rest in peace, Martin Luther King, for those who didn't get the reference. That went over your head like Steph Curry, so those who didn't get it, yeah. So people ask me like, Rashad, how's your day going? I'm doing well. How's your day? Oh, I'm living a dream. Well, I'm living a nightmare until we get restoration. So shoot, Obama gave us hope, but he was Obama. But until then, shit, I'm gonna keep living a nightmare until we get reparations. You know, right, black man? Yeah, power to the people. I'm starting to feel like I am the Bill Cosby of this generation of comics. Let me explain. Because every time I perform, you know, when I be on stage, motherfuckers be sleeping on me. So you know what I just say? I just say, fuck them. And I'm gonna keep fucking you guys up with laughter, whether you like me or not. I'm gonna be here forever, ever. Like Wu-Tang Clan, I'm gonna be here forever, forever. Get used to this face and get used to the name. Remember the name and get used to this face, because I'm still gonna be here forever, ever. Whether you like me or not. So, I'm Wu-Tang, I'm gonna live on forever. Yeah, thank you. I know people like no, yes. I'm ending off on this. I don't smoke weed, you guys. I know. Like Rashad, you're black, right? How come you black and you don't smoke? Just like you white, you don't shoot up schools. Wow. Okay. Just like you white, you don't look alike, or you know, snort up drugs. I mean, you went there, I went there. Okay. Not all black people smoke weed. Just like not all white folks shoot up schools, movie theaters, snort up drugs. I mean, we all part of the same race as the human race. Thank you.
Rashad, bye.
Wow. Bang.
Man, my favorite part about that was that Matt has never seen your set and he thought it was hilarious, man. He's
I got the reference. Yeah. That's a good joke. I do think not enough comedy sets include threatening the audience, and you did that. So good for you. I like that. You stood out.
This guy's a trendsetter.
Yeah, you gotta set trends.
I have a question. So your last set was all about how much you hate dogs. What do you feel about dog pussies and cat buttholes? Where do you fall on that?
Oh man, I like cats better than dogs because cats are more loyal and they independent. So
I agree with that. Yeah, I have a cat and we don't talk.
Yeah.
A lot of attitude on that one, huh?
Yeah. You probably didn't know you had a cat. So
2 cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That you know of.
Man, how long have you been doing stand-up, Rashad?
Oh man, do I want to tell the real answer or the political answer?
The political answer, huh?
Political answer, I've been doing it for 9 years, almost 9 years.
So what's the real answer?
Right. Yeah, well damn, shit. The real answer is I've been doing it since I was a teenager, so.
Like consistently, or did you take breaks?
Consistently. So I don't want to show my age. I mean, I'm 31, by the way. I'm 30. So yeah, I've been doing it since 17. So y'all do the math. I'm not going.
That would be 14 years. Yeah.
31 years.
Can we get the engineer back up here?
What's that infraction?
I'm still new. Nobody don't know who I am. So yeah.
Oh, man, you're out here grinding and you're dropping your special February 3rd.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're taping it. Yeah, we're taping it.
Yeah,
he's
he's taping it.
You be there, and he's directing it, and Clem is editing it, doing the audio live recording. So y'all come out, check me out. $10 to get in. 6:30 the doors open. 7:30 show starts. Thank you. Yeah.
What's your special gonna be called?
Just my thoughts, just me, to talk about, shit that I went through, life experience and shit, stuff that's going on with my life right now, so.
That's a very long title.
Yeah, I know.
That is a Fiona Apple second album title for the white people, not okay.
Yeah, it's okay, my bad.
What is it gonna be called? What's the title?
Just my thoughts.
Just my thoughts.
That's
Okay.
the title.
And then the rest of it is like on the back.
Yeah, it's on the back. Yeah, it's on the back.
The B-side is Here Are My Thoughts.
Yeah. Here are my thoughts.
Also, my thoughts.
Yeah. More thoughts for or what? Food for thought. Yeah, that could be a cooking show you do or something. Man, what is your dream job?
Stand up. Not to sound, broken record stand up. So.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you think people are gonna say? Like we came and hung out on a Sunday night because we all want to be tailors.
Hey, it's good money. You get to feel up asses.
I'd rather be a cobbler.
I wish there was someone as old as me coming up in the show and you ask them, they'd be like, I want to be an astronaut.
Oh, we got some real clinkers coming up.
Okay, good.
All right. Man, was there anything besides February 3rd you want to plug to these folks? Let them know what's going on?
Nothing. Just February 3rd. Come out.
All right. Fantastic. Let's hear it from Mr. Rashad Vaughn, everybody. Good stuff. Man, we having a good time in here or what? Yeah, I think.
Debatable.
Well,
I'm glad that you did not even put your phone down. You picked the mic back up to say debatable as you stayed on your phone.
I was texting other people debatable.
should really rethinking life choices right now.
He's texting his agent right now. I'm like, get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, I'm texting my agent right now. It's like, why aren't you my agent?
You're asking what his dream job is?
Yeah. Do you know any agents?
So on deck, we have Penelope Flowers coming to stage right now for her second set on Quik Draw, Cole Sikta.
All right, I really had no idea what I was going to do for this one, but I feel like a lot of people have been talking about their dicks, so I'll just stay on theme. Not mine, but I started reading women's magazines when I was in 8th grade, and, you know, your Red Books, your Cosmos. And almost every one had an article about how to please a man. It made it seem like it was going to be such an important part of my life. Like I was just going to be pleasing men and dodging quicksand. As it turns out, they were doing too much. You don't need multiple articles about how to please a man. It's not that hard. I don't think I intended that pun. It's entertaining a penis. It's kind of like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. I fucking forgot what I was gonna say. I am a heterosexual woman. It's not that exciting. I like a hairy back and a predictable sex organ. I don't know what to do with that other minute.
Cole
Sikta.
We can just sit here and not say anything.
Yeah,
It's fine.
let's just hang out.
Let's see how long we can do it for.
Okay. Oh, do we have to make eye contact?
You lost a half.
I love the phrase entertaining a penis. As if you invited it over, you got a movie picked out.
More or less.
Yeah,
A dinner party.
Yeah. Some cello and some candles, you know.
Yeah.
But first, cocktails in the foyer.
I just want to say, I really liked your earlier set. It was very put together, and like, I know why you said you didn't know what to do for this, because I feel like you really focused on that first 2 minutes, and you killed it. You did great.
Thank you.
So yeah,
absolutely, great job.
Thank you.
Horse meat and fudge sickles. That's how you please a man.
Yeah. Wait, you say horse meat?
Yeah.
You look like a guy who has a good jerky recipe for horse meat.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to fucking fill time. I don't believe anything.
So what's your dream job?
Coroner.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, are you doing anything in the direction of making that your dream job, or is it just something you've always wanted to do?
I mean, I'm trying to do this, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just wanted to give a different answer.
So, what about being a coroner would make it your dream job?
The people aren't alive, and you don't have to talk to them.
Yeah. Throw customers.
Yeah, this seems like the right profession for you to be going after. That's your favorite
I
thing.
mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, imagine handling returns
You're
to the
not
coroner. No receipt.
Yeah, or you sew the receipt up in them or something.
You know, I also find that penises are like pizza because when you put pineapple on it, about half the people get disgusted with it. So,
Yeah.
That's what does it.
I don't like your political humor, Clem.
Come on, have some class.
What do you do for a job now?
I don't really. I just have a lot of kids. Yeah.
Would that come into context with the coroner job? Is that something you're hoping for? Or?
I don't think the two are related.
Okay, my bad. We'll move on.
How many kids do you have?
6.
Wow.
How? You're so young. How do you have 6 kids?
I'm older than I look,
Okay.
but yeah.
Are you like a sister wife, or is this like?
No, but I would take a sister wife to do all the stuff that I don't want to do.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, like entertaining the penis.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, she's not going to say she stole 6 kids in public.
She put them in her pockets. She's got a lot of them.
I do.
So how long have you been in stand-up, Cole?
5 months.
5 months. A lot of newcomers in here tonight,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I wonder why.
High turnover rate around here.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking just sort of work on a joke and talk to some dickheads. That's how I'll get straight to the top.
Well, yeah.
What do your kids think about you doing stand-up? Do they know?
They don't care for it.
Yeah. It's probably tough running jokes off them. They're like, Mom, I'm hungry. Or whatever.
Plus, some of them are probably funnier than I am, so it's.
Well, they're not on this show.
Most people that I know.
Yeah, I don't see them out there grinding.
Yeah. They're not doing comedy all over town.
I know.
Are you and them doing the second best open mic in Omaha? Okay, there you go.
No, we're number one. Ain't that right, motherfuckers? I was hoping for more of a pop, but fair enough. I have been making a lot of IDF jokes. I'll move on. So, what is your biggest fear, Cole?
This. Like having to think of answers on the spot.
Oh, I thought you just meant talking to me. I was like,
well, yeah.
That's my biggest fear.
Okay, so your biggest fear is public speaking.
Well,
you've
not
been doing...
public speaking, but having to answer questions that I did not.
Well, you're doing very good.
Thank you.
You're doing
Why
absolutely
is
great.
that your biggest fear? Why are questions so scary?
Yeah.
Tell me again.
I'm
I want to
bad.
understand. Please tell me. That's another question.
Yeah. My whole life is like the jerk store episode of Seinfeld. Like, I can't think of a comeback until later, and
Right.
then I stew about it.
What is Seinfeld?
It's a show from the 90s.
I'm just asking questions. Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's
Doing a
Seinfeld's
thing.
dream job? No, you did very well, Cole. You absolutely
you.
crushed. Great job. Let's hear it for Cole, everybody.
Thank you.
Obviously, Seinfeld's dream job is high school teacher. Anyway.
Hey-o, yeah, it's a
What's
fun
the deal
joke.
with all these kids?
Oh, you go darker.
Yeah, well, you guys said you were going to be nice. I said, I gotcha. We'll fill in for you.
We're doing our best.
No, you guys are absolutely doing great. One more time for my guests, everybody.
No,
How
stop
funny
it.
are they?
No,
You can't stop them. They love you.
that's not going to help.
Oh, well. There will be 17 more views on the special tonight.
Oh,
so.
yeah, they're all my parole officer.
I knew he was lying.
He said he was at Six Flags.
Welcome back to Six Flags here, ladies and gentlemen. Cover for you.
Man.
So who's next on the show, guys?
Well, on deck we have Justin. Come to stage right now. Make it loud for Penelope Fly. Guys, man, give you guys yourselves a round of applause for being here. You guys are
thanks
amazing.
for hanging out. Come to my house.
We have the best crowd in Omaha. I'll say it right now. We do. Small but mighty. But yeah, on deck we have karaoke with Summer, guys.
That's a good
Come to
one.
stage right now. We have his second set on Quik Draw. Let's hear it for Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. We spoke earlier regarding my religious upbringing and how it made me weird about sex. Thanks. I feel like some of you may be judging me for saying that I learned a lot about sex from watching porn. I want you to also judge me for learning a lot about love from watching Disney, which I think is worse. I didn't really get much of a sex talk as a kid. I tried to go to my mom first, and she said, whatever you do, just don't. Yeah, I thought there was going to be more to it than that, too. So I went to my dad, and he said, don't or I'll kill you, which was, a little bit more finite. But he sent me to a Lutheran grade school, kindergarten to 8th grade, so I got actual sex ed there. So it was like, don't or here's all the ways you'll die. And then it's a Lutheran grade school, and go to hell. So, let's see. That's when I think he decided to put me in the public high school. And when I did that, I had to take that test thing, figure out my personality, try to figure out what the hell's wrong with me. So they did have some notes. They said I definitely have ADD and I probably have autism. But what I think they were more interested in was why I was so interested in pizza delivery guy as a career path in the future. I am currently between religions. I'm a retired Lutheran. It was just a lot of meetings that could have been emails. Like, Janet, yes, the ambrosia salad is lovely, but really. I thought I was a temp for Wicca for a while, which was nice because I could, work from home and set my own hours, but it turned out it was actually a multi-level marketing scheme for crystals and incense, so lost a lot on that.
I thought about turning to Catholicism, but at my age, my knees, just can't do it. I don't know how the altar boys do. Actually, when I left the religious thing, my mom was really upset about it. She asked if I worship the devil. I said, no, Mom, we're just good friends.
Yeah. Justin, everyone. How's it going, buddy?
It's good. What's up, guys? Let's rap.
Let's rap, man. Welcome to Quik Draw. 2 good back-to-back sets, man. One more time for Justin, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, it was okay. It took me a minute to kind of get into it on that first one. Yeah, left a couple of things out.
Oh, that's fine. It's a learning curve. This is a different type of show. It's very dynamic, very fast-paced.
It really feels like a sports panel all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I tried to come out hard, but it's just I got lost in the quicksand, man. I just can't come back from that.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been doing stand-up?
Let's see. I think we got here at 7. It's been a little bit. I mean, I took kind of a hiatus because I have 2 jobs besides this, so yeah, trying to fit stuff around, especially having to come to Omaha all the time.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's been a couple of months at least.
Has anyone said that you remind them of Toddy Locks if you went to a liberal arts school?
Nope. Haven't heard that one. Okay. I've heard Weird Al a lot.
Okay.
Folk Skrillex was one.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I don't mean he's also he's just a person that we all know because he hosts the mic at the back line. But yeah, you both have long hair and stuff. It's not a bad thing.
The international crowd on the podcast is going to love this.
I just met the guy. I want to let him know that I'm not being mean to him. All right? There's no ill intent.
Well, I'll be mean to him. I think you look like Jesus if he turned water into PBR.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate that. That's actually really
sorry.
solid.
I want people to like me.
A list of what celebrities out on YouTube.
Right. Thank you. A lot of good comments on it.
What are your 2 jobs? You say you have 2 jobs. Other than hair model, what's the other job?
Well, my main gig is I sell pianos for Dietz Music. I sell other stuff too.
Wow.
That's cool as shit.
That's my 40 hour. And then I work 2 nights a week as a karaoke DJ. And yes, I do vape a lot.
That's right. You have a beautiful voice, man. I heard it last night. It was great.
Yes, this is a couple of my greatest hits. It's no big deal.
Uh-huh.
But they're stolen, of course. It's not my stuff.
They are stolen. It was hack material, but you did it well.
Appreciate it.
How do you get the piano gig? Do you start at a smaller piano and then you work next year I'm working for Grand. Yeah. What's your commission on that Grand piano? I wish it was as much as the piano.
Right? No, I don't really get it. I don't get a commission.
He started by selling harmonicas. And
I literally hounded them to start up with that job. I was unemployed, and I just kept going in. Just kept showing up in a different nice outfit. I had 5 of them.
You had 5 nice outfits?
And it only took 3.
Were they conductor outfits with the tails?
No, they
sat down for the thing.
Nice sweaters, jeans that don't have holes in them. One of them was this.
It's a good outfit,
Why do you just go by your first name?
I don't.
Oh.
It's Justin Jones. It's alliterative. I
And
don't know
you
why I
couldn't
wouldn't
remember
use that.
Jones?
I didn't ask.
Oh, okay.
Brianna said, I'm bringing my boyfriend, and I said, what's his name? She said, Justin. I said, all right.
I could have done the whole name. I just didn't fucking care.
I'm honestly not even sure I want to use my actual name.
No, not on this show.
I think people would think it's fake because it's essentially saying my name is Jokin Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Justin.
Right.
Can I suggest
Which is a
one?
really bad joke, and I wish my parents hadn't made it.
Yeah.
What if you went with Jess Jones or something?
No, that makes me feel like I'm 6 years old.
How about funny comedian guy?
That's false advertising.
How about Victor Borga?
That sounds like a piano
I
seller right
was
there.
workshopping Vladislav Hitler III.
Oh. Might be divisive.
Netanyahu.
Victor Borga is
I have a
piano
serious
comic.
question.
Oh, really?
Were you ever the singer for a Christian band?
I was one of them.
Okay.
There's always 8,
Yeah, no. I'm just
Yeah.
saying because you have the look of sexy, wholesome. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I was just wholesome back then when I was doing that.
You didn't have the hair?
Yeah, I was also 14.
Yeah. Give me a phone call.
So real sexy.
to some in the crowd, maybe.
Give me a phone call. We'll DC talk.
We've heard about buckets of clay, but how about those jars of clay, everybody?
These are Christian band jokes for all of you Philistines in the crowd tonight. I'll
Yeah.
see you in hell.
Yeah,
Don't
these are
figure
the
that out
old
on the
boys.
third
We're the
day.
newsboys.
Oh, man. I'm going to be talking to Phillips, Craig, and Dean right after this.
Yeah. Something about MXPX.
Striper.
Goaty hook.
I'll just say it.
POD.
Petra. They're old school. Yeah.
This is good, man.
What was the name of your Christian band that you were in?
Resurrection.
Hell yeah. Can you give us a few bars of your favorite Resurrection song right now? Can you belt it?
No, I
the-
can't. I don't have a favorite. They were all terrible.
I was actually a bass
worst.
player in a Christian band called Full Frontal Purity. So that's kind of a true story, actually.
Oh,
Wasn't
man.
official, but it was real.
Yeah, that sounds worse. That sounds like.
Sounds more pervy somehow.
Yeah, that sounds like something in a BTK letter.
We did perform one song where some asshole took the tune to Iron Man, Black Sabbath, and rewrote it with Christian lyrics.
Was that asshole your dad?
It was me.
Oh, it was you. Okay. So what were the new lyrics, Iron Man?
I do not remember. I worked real hard to forget a lot about my childhood.
Wooden Cross Man?
Nail Man.
Nail Man, yeah.
I believe it was actually like we retitled it Resurrection because they thought it was that good.
You guys
and
are
I
hardcore.
assure you, it was not.
Man, this is why we ask these kinds of dumb questions, because you get stuff like this.
Well, you can't ask me what my dream job is. I covered that in the set.
Yes.
Piano salesman.
Piano salesman.
Piano
That's
salesman.
That's the thing. These comics are becoming sentient. They're starting to think for themselves. I like it. Man, great interview. Great first time, second time up on Quik Draw. Is there anything you'd like to plug to these folks before I get you out of here?
If you know anybody that books stuff, that's about it.
Yeah, Kid Show Business is in the back. He's going to have a contract for you.
Yeah, I hear he's looking for a funny comedian guy.
He's wearing a top hat back there waiting for you. All right, well, man, let's hear it for Justin making his debut here at
Justin
Quik Draw.
Jones, everybody. Justin Jones.
Okay, so on deck, oh yeah, Justin Jones. I'm sorry, everybody. His name is Justin Jones. I'm never gonna live that one down. All right, so on deck we have Megan Malone. Come to the stage right now. It is time for karaoke with Summer. Are you guys ready for this? You guys know the deal. All right, come on, make a lap for karaoke with Summer, everybody.
Okay, it's up a bit high, but we'll put it down a little bit. Okay, you can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before.
Bob Seger.
More definitive. He has about 100 songs.
Yeah. Turn the page.
Yep.
Bob Seger.
All right, he got it. Where is he at? You're getting a Slim Jim, buddy. Watch your head, Corbin.
If you know that song, then you definitely went to high school at a Ford dealership.
Or Mac dealership.
Yeah.
How's it going, Summer? How's your week been?
Oh, well, like the not so cold weather. The weather was kind of nicer, so I like that. More than 17 below with the wind chill.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's miserable.
I love that store.
You love that? Yeah.
17 below, it's like 5 below, but 12 less.
Yes, even less. Yeah.
I think that's the store they had on Epstein's Island. Is 17 below.
And with the wind blow, it felt like they were slashing you or something.
Very cold,
It
yeah.
was intense, yes.
Well, man, besides the weather, how's your week been going? Anything exciting going on in your life?
Well, nothing much exciting, Still got to find a job or look for that and just cruise along, I mean, easy come, easy go,
Piano
One day at a
salesman.
time,
Summer, I'm sorry if they ask you this every week, but what's your dream job? Since that's a question we've been asking the comics, what would be your dream job if you were to get one?
Groundskeeper at Wrigley Field.
Hell yeah, my dude. Yes.
That's the best answer yet. You fuckers aren't going to be comedians.
Yeah, I just sit there. You know, I love how they, during the game, because their work's all pre-work, and how during the game they just kind of sit back and, you know, if it rains or something, they'll bring out the tarp or they'll do something. But otherwise, they just sit there and watch the game. Right. And a summer day at Wrigley Field watching a game is just bliss.
Yeah. But also, you wouldn't want to be on the Cubs?
No, this would be, you just stand there. No, I wouldn't want to play baseball.
Okay,
I'm a little bit old for that, even though Nolan Ryan did pitch until his 50s.
That's
but,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
So I like the shirt here. How many Grateful Dead concerts do you not remember going to?
I think I saw the Dead 5 times, all were with Jerry.
Nice.
So they were years ago when I was younger.
Did you see him at Wrigley?
Did not see him at Wrigley.
Okay.
Saw him most of the time was in Northern California, where I'm from. So.
I know Dead and Company still plays up there every once in a while.
Well, yeah, but of course, to me, the Grateful Dead was done in '95 because although John Mayer is a great guitar player, he is great.
Yeah.
Does he sound like Jerry?
No one sounds like Jerry.
No, exactly. So that's why it was done when he was done, even though Pigpen and several people died before that. To be a keyboard player for the Dead is really couldn't even buy life insurance because every one of them died.
Yeah.
You know, Brett Medlin, Pigpen, Vince
RFK.
Welnick, yeah.
JFK Jr., yeah. That was what I was thinking.
No, he wasn't in the Dead, but he is dead.
That's what I want you to think.
Yeah, every now and then we'll be doing some jokes up here somewhere.
You're thinking of the Dead Kennedys.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. Well, man, thank you so much, Summer. Is there anything you'd like to plug to these folks?
Well, you know, Quik Draw dropped today. I haven't seen this episode yet myself, but I certainly want to see it when I get home.
Oh, absolutely.
We just didn't have much time today.
Well, man, let's hear it for Summer, the Redwood Wizard, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Summer, so much.
Nice to meet you, man.
We're getting fist bumps from headliners.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's right.
God damn, if that's summer, I'd hate to see what autumn looks like.
We actually found out last week that he used to date a girl named Autumn. So
Yeah, real whore. All right, so on deck, we have Zach Kruger. Come to the stage right now, Megan Malone.
My favorite part of the show so far was how you promoted this extra long table that you invented. Because I've been thinking about tables a lot recently.
Good segue.
I went to an innovative work-share meeting, and the innovation at this work-share was no tables. No tables, no chairs. I was like, oh, this is great. We went from cavemen to where are all the tables, man? I feel like we've been outsmarted by our own innovation in this case. Like, we're returning to the ground. I don't know. I feel like I'm too tall for that. Like, that's my big beef with it. Like, if I was in Japan, I'd be ready for it, but this, you can't just spring it on someone my height. Like, it had to have been a tall person, I think, that invented the table initially. Like, they were squatting down, tearing into their roasted saber-toothed tiger, leaf plates blowing away. And they were just like, enough. You know, they stood up and they're like, from tonight on, we don't go to the ground. The ground comes to us. Like, what a free thinker, man. Can you imagine trying to convince your family of that, being like, guys, like, all of this, but just like, about here. I love it. I think it's so cool. I mean, and you know he was getting made fun of, this Stone Age Steve Jobs. Like, his prototypes were whack for sure. And then someday when, you know, he's eating there and they're like, look at him. Look at him with no ants on his food. I looked it up and there's no history of the table or who invented the table. It's just lost to the processes of time. And the 3 oldest innovations are table, bed, and box. And I like that because the first 2, bed and table, say, stay a while. And the second one says, that's been enough.
Megan Malone, right on time.
Pack your table and get out.
Fuck out of here.
I thought you had two great sets. Your early set was really good. This one's really good. Your focus, joke. But I mean, I think we're all just tired of table material.
Right. Yeah.
Hacky. All this table bits.
I've never done that set before, but it's been like a little worm in my brain, so I wanted to get it out tonight.
Great job, great execution.
Thank you.
Who can forget that famous Jim Gaffigan bit? Hot table.
Carlin's 6 tables you can't stay on. Seven tables. Sorry. Yeah. Also, is it true that this table is sponsored by Hims? Thank you.
Smooth as an egg, this table.
How it got so long. You're up.
Oh, you're
All
waiting
right.
for me for another fucking table joke? I thought we had enough table jokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of
never
table.
enough
Are you saying we should table it?
You know, I'm just thinking, you guys have like this wide open table in front of you. I have all the stuff, and I've got Addy's end table from his living room here. So,
Yeah,
Then don't come, Clem. Then don't come if you hate us so much.
it's nice of you to call that an end table. That's a TV tray, actually.
yeah, I've been to your house. This is also the end table.
I have a feeling that like the person who invented the end table was like a real pain in the ass type of person.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine you do all the work to make the table and they're like, I like this, but what if it was like, here?
What if there were 2 of them but offset? Yeah.
This will be the last table. I've never seen a beginning table, huh? Fuck you then.
Is there a reason that you're hiding in the shadows of the stage during a second?
Yeah, I was just sick of being blinded by the lights.
That's all right. We got 2 cameras for a reason. We'll pick them up.
I can move in.
I think so, hopefully, actually. But we'll see.
Not good.
So, how long have you been doing stand-up, Megan?
I would say consistently like 2.5 years.
Okay, that's great. I mean, I've always thought you were hilarious.
Thank you.
I actually got to see, I got to watch Zach and a couple of the other guys at your venue, Tiny House.
Yeah.
An absolutely great show, great place.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Zach's been great at helping book that, and it has turned into a fun little room, I think.
It was a fun time on Thursday.
I got COVID there.
Yeah. We all did from Casey Crawford.
Wait, wasn't that on
Get an
Thursday?
infectious disease at Tiny House.
Yeah. It's tiny for a reason.
It helps with the air particles.
It's tough to social distance in a tiny house.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great place. What kind of stuff do you have on the horizon? What are you looking forward to? I know you're busy a lot with stand-up and being a business owner.
What am I looking forward to? We're doing this event at Tiny House called Hot Dogs and Hammerschlagen, which I don't know if anyone has ever played Hammerschlagen, but you have. Yeah, so you give drunk people hammers. Always been a dream of mine. And then they have to like test their skills with it. They have 1 hit to try to drive the nail flush into a stump. So once I find the stump.
We used to call that game Stump back east.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, same game.
Apparently, I got a notice from an attorney, and they're like, do not use the word Hammerschlagen. They're very litigious.
I think it counts of one stage.
Bradley coming down with the lawyers.
Well, since we're doing hot dogs, I was like, can we call it Hammerschlagen?
Hammer slinging.
They're very litigious and they have hammers.
It's a tough legal crew.
Yeah, your house is very tiny.
Yeah, so you're going to be doing that inside of Tiny House or like at the outside?
I thought about it. I've thought about doing it outside, but I kind of like the chaos of having it inside.
It will be chaos.
It will be chaos. You want to do it outside.
There's a lot of glass and expensive furniture in there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, well, I have a plan, but
Okay.
you never know. We might move it into the snow, make people go outside.
Is your plan insurance fraud? Let them destroy
One day.
everything? Or
Gals have a dream, yeah.
How long have you owned Tiny House?
It'll be 5 years in March.
Wow. A business owner, the American dream. Comedy by night, bar owner by the rest of the time.
The rest of the night, yeah.
The rest of the night.
Yeah, right.
You know what my favorite table joke is?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Gary Goldman's table versus table fruit.
Are you doing grape versus grapefruit bit?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
All right.
deep cut. All right.
Yeah, okay,
Wow.
well, some people don't like stand-up comedy in this room, I guess.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
haters
I'm gonna
in
have to look
there.
that one up.
Here's the thing is because I can't really see anybody because of the way that you're backlit, but now that I know that you're the owner of Tiny House and now I know who your boyfriend is, your first set was super funny.
Great
I didn't know it
jokes.
was you. I didn't know it
Yeah,
was
no
you.
one is like, oh, Tyler doesn't have autism.
You know what I got? That's sends him all the way to a morning radio spot.
We're just glad he's finally figuring it out. So now I think it's better for himself.
Acceptance is the first step.
The guy juggling on top of the car? It's good.
Well, you know, he worked that bit out here first.
He brought his car in here?
No, he juggled.
No, you can see my face in that clip because I was the guest last week and Tyler came out and juggled and his rhyme was, I have a girlfriend and I like to juggle. Surprisingly, we do more than cuddle.
Wouldn't it be snuggle?
I think it was snuggle.
Wouldn't that be a better rhyme than cuddle?
Maybe it was snuggle.
I think it was snuggle, and
All right.
I thought it was cuddle also all week, and I'm like, that doesn't rhyme. And then I was editing it, and I'm like, yeah. And by the way, I had to cut to your face on a couple times there because it was perfect.
Yeah, I was just wanted to criticize Tyler's writing.
Well, workshop's on Tuesday, I'm sure.
Yeah, you'll be seeing him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Man, great sets, Megan. Thank you so much for joining us. Megan Malone actually has her own episode of Quik Draw that's going to be coming out shortly. And she did an absolutely fantastic job. And, of course, great comedian. So let's hear it from Megan, everybody. Thank you, Megan. Yeah. All right, so on deck, we have Mr. Ben Weber. Come to the stage right now, Zach Kruger.
All right, how we doing? All right, over the holidays, I started getting some death threats in the mail from my cardiologist. A little bit about me. My girlfriend is Mexican, and I have sleep apnea. So she calls me her CPAPy. Before I got my CPAP, I would die and respawn 10 times a night, like a fucking Call of Duty character. Now when I sleep without my CPAP, it's a suicide attempt. All right. I love the moving sidewalks at the airport. Finally, a treadmill that goes the right way.
That's good.
I been on TikTok too much recently. Started to realize how much Gen Z is disconnected from reality. I can just imagine a Gen Z influencer walking through a Target parking lot on a hot summer day. They see a baby trapped inside a car and all they say is, "Let him cook." It's giving emergency. Hey Alexa, play Nelly Hot in Her. All right, that's my time. Thanks, guys.
Zach Kruger. How you doing, brother?
Good. How you guys doing?
Great.
Let's try that again. How you doing?
Amazing.
Wow, it's amazing how you respect him. All right, man.
That was my favorite treadmill joke since OK Go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, I appreciate you using Alexa and not the one that's by Apple, because every time someone says the Apple one, I lose my recording for like 3 seconds, so I appreciate that.
Well, do not disturb, Chief.
I don't know how to do that.
You can do not disturb on a laptop?
Apparently.
Yeah, you close it.
Oh, I'm
Log
retarded.
off.
Sorry, I thought you said on your phone.
Very funny, very funny.
Are you saying that about your own show?
Yeah. Remember tables and table fruit?
Yeah. That's all right. We're going to stable table. All right, anyway. So how long have you been doing stand-up, Zach?
A little under a year.
Little under a year. All of these newbies coming in and crushing, man. Mm-hmm. Hope for the future.
Now, I have to ask, so like you have a very dry delivery, right? Is that something that you're honing for the stage, or it seems like it's just kind of an extension of your actual personality?
Trying to branch out a little bit and get, more, animated on stage.
That was you being more animated. Okay.
No, I'm working on it.
You're working on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I did notice you do this. You at the end of the joke, that's the punchline.
That's just a nervous tick.
No, it's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. No, it's a lot of people do that kind of stuff, so it's good.
This is all an act. In real life, he's an auctioneer. So.
Oh, yeah. You can just call me White Twista.
I don't think I will.
Nobody got that.
Pass. No, we got it. Twister the Rapper. Yeah. Notoriously slow delivery. Twister the Rapper. Yeah.
Twisted the board game.
There you go.
Right fruit blue.
All right. Well, I guess we'll table this conversation. Man, what's your biggest fear in life, Zach?
I don't know. Probably drowning, I guess.
Drowning. Do you do a lot of swimming?
All right, bring out the tank.
Not myself.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't use that effect for everything.
You literally just said drowning, and that sound was called Donald Duck drowning. So I feel like it was appropriate finally.
Yeah, the first 2 times it was wrong, but this time it was right, sir.
It's the only effect he has.
That's racist. He's allowed to have 1 soundbite for the night. That's what I allow him to have. I said, this is the one you get.
Yes.
Make it work.
Yeah, Steamboat Willie and then that snuff film with Donald Duck are the 2 that finally went into fair use. So.
Dick Cheney's Donald Duck.
Oh, man.
Waterboarding, get it? No? Are you all 12? All right.
That was Dick Cheney right there, shooting somebody in the head.
Man. Shouts out to Dick Cheney. He got away with shooting a guy in the face.
Yeah.
That's Alec Baldwin's dream.
Great on 30 Rock.
No, he was funny.
So I was talking about Dick Cheney.
Oh. He was on 30 Rock?
No.
Oh.
I get him and Tina Fey confused.
They're both about as funny. No, that was wrong.
That's not true.
Could you imagine Dick Cheney on 30 Rock?
Unless you're about to do an impression.
Do it.
It might go a little something like this.
Hey, the treadmill's going the right way.
My heart's never felt better. Yeah.
That's right.
So your biggest fear is drowning, huh? How often do you swim?
I couldn't think of anything else. I don't know what
Oh.
my biggest fear is.
Well, I think that might have come from your subconscious. So you think you said that because you have sleep apnea, and so it's
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
So do you actually wear the mask at night?
Yeah, bro.
You should wear it outside.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fun.
That could be your bit. You know?
I'm sleep apnea guy.
Hey, am I dying or? Whatever. So how often do you swim?
Yeah, hey, you take it off and you go, hey, I'm dying up here.
This is like the 4th time you've asked him swim questions. If you just want to see him in a Speedo, just ask him to see him in a
Take off your shirt.
Yeah, no, Zach's a little too skinny for me. I like him thick, you know.
Okay, all right.
You like it more like the whale.
Yeah. So, what is your dream job?
Well, can't say the same thing everybody else has been doing. I don't know. I mean, I'm just like working in kitchens, just, I don't know. Don't really have a...
Working around
I don't
food,
really,
yeah.
I'm too old to have a dream job, guys.
How old are you, Zach?
Over 30. I'm 32.
What are
Zach,
you?
you realize we've asked you, like, what do you want and what do you don't want? And you're like, oh, no.
He doesn't want to be here. I think that's what it
I
is.
don't know.
I mean, I guess the dream job would, comedian, or just something in the entertainment space.
Organ donor?
Yeah. I don't think they want any of my organs, though.
Well, that's why it's a dream job, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I want to wear Jerry Seinfeld's skin.
Oh, man.
Does Justin sell organs or just pianos?
Yeah, if he gives them away, he's donating them. He's donating them. That's fun.
I think Zach's hiring for a Six Flags operator.
Oh, all right. Hell yeah.
4 of those are actually red flags, though, just warning you.
Yeah, this episode's going to be called the Callback Special.
What kind of work experience do you need?
You got to be real sticky. Or be willing to learn.
Steep learning curve.
Yeah, man, it's a wet learning curve. You can't get up it. You ever try to walk up a fucking half pipe after it rained?
It's impossible. I know the feeling. I always have to get it, hit it with a running start, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, otherwise you slide back.
See, Zach running is, sorry.
Define.
Yeah. It's something you do when you got to get to the airport fast. All right, I see how it's going to be. Okay, so do you have anything to plug for these folks, Zach?
Doing Richie's show on Friday, this Friday at the Blackstone.
Blackstone Theater, Into the Fire?
Yeah, Into the Fire, yeah.
What time is it?
I think it's at 8:30.
Okay,
Yeah.
8:30, Blackstone Theater.
Yeah. David Kuzgar's headlining. It should be a good show. So.
Awesome.
To everybody watching the podcast next Sunday when it comes out, it was a great show. It really was.
Hey, we're living in the real world over here, brother. You guys be there. That's right. Look at that. These guys are getting fired up. We got some Patriots in the crowd tonight. Zach, great set, great interview. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, guys.
Now let's go for Zach. Cougar.
Did you just say sorry as you were leaving? Oh, okay. I'm sorry for being here.
Midwestern nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm here. So on deck, we have our final comedian of the night, Brianna Calhorn, coming to stage right now. Make it loud for Ben Weber.
All right.
Yes, dude. A callback. They were talking callbacks. Just a quick reference to Lucas, dude. He was saying that guys need to find the clit right. It's not that hard. Well, it's not that soft either, dude. I've been thinking about that the whole night. I don't know. I just had to say that, dude. I'm so sorry. I should have just done my first bit, dude. That was so dumb. Sick, dude.
You're winning
Okay.
them over.
We're winning. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm burning time here, Zach. You guys, MMA is a lot like, fuck, I fucked that up immediately. I panicked, dude. Why'd you do that? Dude, massage in my house, with my wife, is a lot like what usually leads to a spicy time. Dude, I'm totally fucked. I fucked this up, dude. Massage in Ben's house, dude, usually leads to a spicy time. But my wife is kind of privy to the game. So it's a lot like MMA, actually. Because once I get her back, it's almost a guaranteed tap. Dumb joke, dude. That was so dumb. Yeah, it's like MMA, but you throw a little D in there, MDMA. Hell yeah, dude. Mixed domestic marital arts. Comes off a little aggressive, am I right? Anyways, dude, I'm still trying to workshop that one. Hell yeah, dude. My dementia grandma passed away, R.I.P., sweet lady. Dude, we did some music for a funeral, and I was singing one of the songs, because I'm multi-talented like that, and I forgot some of the lyrics. And at first I was kind of pissed. I was like, Grandma, are you haunting me already? Give me these memory problems, not chill. But she was a huge fan of Andrea Bocelli. Do you guys know Andrea Bocelli?
Yeah, the A
Hell
bitch.
yeah. Say it again.
A bitch.
Dude. He's like a blind singer, dude. He's a great blind singer. And I started thinking about him when I was forgetting those lyrics, because I was like, dude, that guy never has to worry about forgetting lyrics. Anytime he's like on the verge of forgetting, he just put his hand in his pocket and read Braille. That's fucking bullshit, dude. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, all right, we'll call it. That's my bad, you guys. Yeah.
Let's hear for Ben Weber, everybody.
Hell
Right
yeah.
on time. Great stuff, man. Welcome to Quik Draw.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, I can look over here now.
Yeah, come on
What's up,
over.
you guys?
We exist now. Yeah.
It's so chill, you
What's up,
guys.
dude?
What's up, you guys?
You have the most positive energy
That's what people
of
tell me.
anyone on the show.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I like it. It's
It
infectious.
was tough with these folks, yeah.
You don't get shit on all of them just because I get
No, the
it.
comics. I just mean the comics.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad, dude. Yeah, but it's
Anyone
also
who
all
makes Ben
comics.
sad has to talk to me. All right.
Man, how long have you been doing stand-up, bro?
Ooh, I think I just crested 3 years.
3 years?
Just crested, yeah.
Man.
How long until you think you stop using the phrase crested?
Whoa, dude, never, man.
Once he crest.
That's great lingo, dude. That's really good lingo, bro.
You're right.
I convinced
God
him,
damn,
man.
you're like a fucking golden Labrador.
Everybody
is.
says, dude. I gotta stop, man.
He
Holy
is.
shit.
He's like Old Yeller or whatever.
Don't put me
Shane
down.
Gillis seems a little more hyper.
Hell yeah.
More like an old chiller.
Yeah.
I do like to chill, man.
Yeah, you do a lot of chilling. How much pot do you smoke?
Whoa, dude. Decent amount. I will say I picked up after work today. I was barely going to make it tonight, but I did find time to pick up a bag before Zach picked me up.
Oh, that's good. I was wondering why you guys were on
magical,
time.
dude. Yeah, we made it, dude.
Yeah, you guys killed, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Wow, too kind. Do you smoke a lot of pot as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna after this. Yeah.
After this, dude, yeah.
I'm
hell yeah.
so hungover.
Outside, please, you're all welcome.
Yeah? You
Just
guys
kidding.
You're gonna feed the masses with one joint, huh?
Yeah, that was my bad, dude. That will burn quickly.
Yeah.
But if you'd like, please, yeah.
Yeah, smoke with the headliners. Don't worry about these fucking plebeians.
Yeah, geez. No, it's cool. You guys can all come along. We'll all take half a hit, dude. It'll be so sick.
I just want to smell it.
Okay, dude.
Just let me smell your pocket. Let me put my nose in there. Don't take off your pants. Let me put my face in your pocket.
Little pockets.
There doesn't even have to be weed in there. Just let me put my face in it.
I want that musk, that positive musk that comes off you.
What do you? You take half a hit.
Yeah, take that, whoever said that.
Damn.
I just love huffing pockets.
Yeah, I'm more of a paint thinner man
I'm a
myself.
pocket huffer.
So, what do you do outside of stand-up for work?
Well, I serve in a restaurant, dude. Fucking killing it, man.
And serve on the dance floor.
So I serve on the dance floor, dude. Hell yeah, man. Actually, not. No, I don't.
Are you comfortable saying the restaurant or what type of restaurant?
Yeah, it's like a French bistro. It's in Lincoln. It's called the Green Gâteau. Hell yeah, dude.
Do you speak French at all?
Un peu. What's up, dude? Did you guys understand that?
Was that on par?
It means a little, dude. Come on, bro. But that's actually all I know. So,
I know a boomer who thinks French is like spitting into a bucket. A direct quote from him.
wow, French is spitting into a bucket, dude.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the show tonight or anything. I don't know who the guy was.
Oh yeah, who would say that, dude?
It was actually me. I made it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the half a hit guy over there.
Joe Biden. My French teacher.
Yeah.
Spitting in a bucket. Now spit in this bucket. Let me smell your pocket. This school is weird. It's called a Six Flags.
Too many times.
I'm sure we'll
Heard
squeeze
the
it
joke
over.
about the fruit table?
All right.
No.
All right, keep it down over there. We're doing a podcast.
Tough crowd.
Tough
Yeah.
crowd. We got. Oh, hey, we're gonna do
Rough.
Rough crowd.
There it is.
That's good.
Wolf crowd.
That's good.
No, we're gonna do a special segment tonight, guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, special segment in the middle of Ben's set. So let me get through my notes here. So there's this old guy named Gary who sits right over there at the bar.
Hell yeah.
And every time we come in, he says, "Oh, you guys doing that show tonight?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir. Would you care to join us?" He says, "Fuck that." So I figured, so I got his name. So I'm thinking on 3 we all yell, "Fuck you, Gary." How does that sound, guys? Who's into that? Okay.
I'm not like gonna defend any of your actions.
It's okay. He's old. I could take him. All right, you guys
Who
ready?
wants to get shot tonight?
On 1, 2, 3. Fuck you, Gary. All right, thank you. That was
Hell
more for me
yeah.
than anything else. He may have died already. I'm not sure. Oh, he's not dead.
No.
Goddamn.
When you're gonna fuck a Gary, you gotta make sure he's there.
You got to make sure that Gary's there
Day
to fuck.
one of Gary fucking.
Damn it.
Cool.
Damn
Somebody get an iPad and show him the podcast in 2 weeks.
Oh man,
Gary
God
wins this
damn it,
round.
Gary! You fucking messed it up again. God, classic Gary.
I feel like you were using me as cover for that, dude.
Yeah,
Oh shit, Ben's here. What's up, buddy?
You son of a gun, dude.
No, I'm sorry. I just realized we only have one comic left, and
Oh, you had to get it in.
I had to get it in. I've
I
been.
thought it was just the niceness. He was commenting.
Oh, yeah,
I just
yeah.
cover for it, dude. Yeah. Gary
Oh.
will never hurt us, dude.
He won't. I'll be like, hey, talk to this positive guy here if you want to get to.
Dude, the way you just said that made me sound like you are the leader of a cult for Gary.
Yeah.
Gary would never hurt you.
Gary would never hurt you, dude.
Gary loves you unconditionally.
Gary abides, bro.
Come to the
Yeah.
Church of Gary, y'all.
Church of Gary.
Church of Gary.
Our main tenants are fucking Gary.
Yeah. Today we'll be having Keno. That's.
Yeah, we listen to a lot of Switchfoot, man. You guys missed that one, you idiots.
I did miss Switchfoot.
That's a banger, bro.
Dare you to move off the stage, man.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, okay. I'm sorry. It's been great, everybody. Thank you.
No, man, let's hear. Hey, anything you got to
we'll
plug
take
these
that.
folks?
I might still run a show at the Storm Cellar in Lincoln. We'll see if the bar stays open. Keep you guys posted. Hell yeah.
All right, let's hear for Ben Weber, everybody. The golden Labrador of Omaha, man, or of Lincoln, excuse me. Man, you guys have been so good. I want to get one more round of applause for you guys before we get this show finished up. Come on, let's hear it. You guys have done this. You guys are absolutely the best crowd in Omaha as far as I'm concerned. I want you to make it loud for our final comedian of the night, Brianna Calhoun.
In the spirit of this mic show thing, I think I'm gonna do my impression of a first-time open micer for you guys. All right, I gotta get in the characters, so I'm gonna back up and all right, got a scene. Hey guys, my name's Tucker. I'm here to pop my comedy cherry. You know, my friends all said I was really funny and should do this. But you know, I didn't prepare anything though, because I I gotta go off the dome. That way it's real, I'm better off the cuff anyway. My ex-wife was a bitch. She really likes Caesar salads, which is ironic because she stabbed me in the back. Too smart for the room. That's enough of that. I don't have many one-liners, but I get confused when libertarian age of consent bros talk about the Epstein list. What the hell are you mad about that you weren't invited? That's close enough.
Brianna Calhorn, everybody.
Real Epstein heavy show.
Yeah, a lot of Epstein jokes. So that was a great impression of me, Brianna. I love that.
Oh, that was you? I thought that was Riley Cook. I'll be honest with you.
Where is Riley? Did he make it?
He's not here tonight.
Probably out being
fun of him.
excited somewhere else.
He's very high.
Yeah, he is. He's very high. That was a funny bit. I like that, Brianna.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
I was waiting for you to bring it back to tables.
What's the deal with tape? I don't know.
It's like they're flat, but off the ground.
Like my ex-wife.
Your ex-wife was flat, yeah.
And off the ground.
Yeah.
She oftentimes did not lay in the dirt.
Many times she was above the floor. So how long have you been doing stand-up, Brianna?
About 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
That's great. What's your dream job?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be an entomologist, but then I was too mentally ill for college. So here I am.
Is that bugs?
Yeah, it's
All
bugs.
right.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your, here, have a Slim Jim, Zach.
Yeah. I was too mentally ill to look at bugs. I've said that before.
So, and what is your current job?
I work for the state parks.
Really?
It's nothing impressive. I clean cabins.
You clean cabins at the state park?
Do you find bugs in there sometimes?
We find things in there sometimes.
Really? Oh, excuse me. I was leaning over in my chair with
He was too excited. Like, oh, things in cabins. Tell me more.
Have you found my hard drive?
Have you found a table?
We can have this conversation another time when I'm not on camera and wearing the hat.
Okay. You know what? I respect that answer.
Not me. I'm angry.
Can I ask you what mental illness you have?
Well, I was diagnosed with autism, ADHD when I was a little kid. And from that just kind of naturally springs a lot of depression and anxiety symptoms. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So the buffet, the whole thing, everything.
Yeah.
All of it.
Buffet. The poo-poo platter of diseases.
I feel like the reason a lot of people latch on to autism is because autism just kind of gives you everything.
It's like a broad spectrum of...
Yeah. Well, it's called
That's not what you did
it's
there.
called the autism spectrum not because it's more or less severe, because that's every mental illness. It's called the autism spectrum because there's 87 symptoms, and you need 5 to be diagnosed.
Really?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's find out tonight over the next hour.
Any guesses?
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Good callback.
Hey, you know what the poo-poo platter of illnesses would be? Diphtheria. That's the one you get from eating shit.
Isn't it? Yeah. Well, there's been a lot of that tonight. So.
Yeah, well.
It's coprophagia, isn't it?
It's diphtheria. It's the shit-eating
I
disease.
just really want to address.
That's another one.
Sorry, we're just all calling out things that could go wrong.
Absolutely no shade here, but I can't stop thinking about Rashad's set.
What do you think? What were you thinking about?
You said threatening the audience, but to me, the way that read was comparing his own set to rape. That's how I read that.
Shots fired.
I don't know. Am I interpreting? Okay.
Well, you know, I'm not sure.
Are you trying to bait 4 men into telling you that your opinion was wrong? Because not gonna fall for it.
Yeah, not again.
If that's what you felt like, that's all right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your feelings are valid.
Yeah, well, what I like about that is Brianna is bringing this up, but unfortunately, I've been here for months hearing that same joke, so it's not a surprise to me, but you are right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm glad my literary interpretation skills are still sharp.
It was top notch. I think you deserve the same pay as all of us.
Another Slim Jim.
Yeah, would you like a Slim Jim?
No, but can I plug my buttons?
Of course you can plug your buttons.
I sell buttons now.
Put them on the camera there. There's a camera right there to show you.
Okay.
Yeah, just put it right. Oh, yeah. It's there.
They're a bisexual joke. It says not gay or straight, just the bottom. It's
Fantastic, yeah. So how do they get a hold of you on social media?
I haven't worked that part out yet.
Okay, buy buttons, people. They're here.
Be around.
They're here, they're queer, they're bisexual buttons.
At the Brass Armadillo, you can probably buy them. I'm not sure.
Yeah, stop by the Brass Armadillo Comedy Club.
Sure. Get your Six Flags tickets. All right, Brianna. What is your biggest fear?
Death.
Death?
Also confrontation.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope neither of those happen to you tonight.
Thanks. Someone left a mean comment on one of my TikToks and it ruined my day, honestly.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Clem.
Oh, Clem, you troll.
Oh.
The meanest man in comedy.
The meanest man in comedy.
Clem, that's what we call him behind his back.
Oh, Clem, hurt your feelings, Jameson. All right, so do you have anything to plug to these folks besides your buttons? Any shows coming up?
I run Fight, which is at the Blackstone Theater. The next one is February 23rd.
Okay.
And I'll be in Kansas City next weekend.
What are you doing in Kansas City?
Barrel the Bottoms.
Okay.
And their Don't Tell chapter, which is at Barrel the Bottom.
I'm on that Don't Tell show.
I shouldn't say the location. Oh wait, you're on the same one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't tell
Can I
anybody.
have a ride?
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll see you there.
That was gonna go either 2 ways. Can I have a ride or like, oh, I don't think I can do it now.
Well, we're doing 2 days. I'm only doing 1 day, so it's like.
This is like
You guys are getting booked?
This is like the 5th time that me and Zach have been like independently booked for things, and we found out the day of that I was opening for him.
Hey, that's awesome though. He's a hell of a headliner.
We did a. Don't say nice things. We did a hacker convention.
They love the autism jokes.
Yeah, and that's the best time my fucking waifu jokes ever did well. They're like, yes, more.
Man, well, honestly, great job, Brianna. Excellent time. First time on Quik Draw. You absolutely killed it. Great interview. I appreciate you so much for coming out and joining us.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Brianna Calhorn one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, make it loud for her.
Did you like it enough to buy a button, though? Did you like it enough to buy a button, though?
Do you take Cash App?
Always be close.
Yeah.
I'll buy a button after the show. All right, listen, guys, let's make it loud for Brianna Calhorn. Yeah. My great co-host, Clem Jameson. Mat Alano-Martin. Mat and Dwight Just Might. Check that podcast out. And of course, Zach Peterson, a list of wet celebrities. You guys have been fantastic. Have a good night. God bless.